Hello, players and coaches. This is Doc Show, baseball instructor. And I'm going to bring you a breakdown of Carlos Santana. And I want you to look at, in the beginning part of his swing, often when you're watching games, you always have this front view behind the pitcher. And all you get to see is that rotational part of the swing. But I often teach a lot about linear motion with that rotational part. So Carlos Santana has probably more linear motion and movement that I would teach and weight transfer. If you notice here when he gets to that his foot planted, look how much weight transfer he has in linear motion. That's a lot. More than the average of all the players that I discussed. Now comes the next part. Once that foot is planted, we're going to start that rotational part of the swing. So that front foot plants so that it could rotate. And now watch, with all that linear movement, you're going to notice that this back foot will drive forward because he's created that with that linear motion, planting the front foot, and then creating a rotational part. So that really is just getting the entire body into the swing. Okay, so now let's talk about things that I always discuss when I break down batters and things I'm looking to do to improve their swing. So one of the things we talk about is right when that foot plants, what is his body angle at the low position? He's at 64. My research shows that the Major League average is about 68 at this point. Then you have the angle of his bat, which I also think plays a part in generating power. And he's at about 87 degrees, 86 degrees at his angle. And the Major League average is also about 90, 88 to 90 that I found. Why is that important? I think the bat angle is important because that helps with generating the proper power. And the body angles, which we're going to be all talking about, is that proper swing plane and creating the proper launch. So now when he plants that foot and rotates, it makes contact, you're going to see that his body at contact is about 64 degrees also. Major League that I've studied is about 68. This is going to allow him to have the proper swing plane and create what everybody's hyping about, that launch angle. Look how the ball launches. All right? That is allowing him to hit more doubles and home runs. So these are a lot of the things that I'm doing and looking at to improve in my players. So I learn and I teach kids by looking at their swing in the huddle and breaking down their video and angles to improve their swing. So I hope you take this, use it as your program, and improve your swing. Thank you very much.